A man promised to give me 6 million naira 2004. That was 6 million naira 2004 it's like how much now? Not 60, more than 60. It's like 600. He said, I'll give it to you. It was specific. And I knew he could give it to me. Because that period I was using a local government council hall, and it was controlled by a council. And I've given a prophecy against the chairman of the council. Now the truth is that if I knew he was the chairman, I would not have given that prophecy. I'm not stupid now. The spirit of the prophet is subject. So there was a lady who was crying to God, and I said, someone took your husband from you. It was the chairman of the council. And I said that God, they are going to meet, and when they meet is whatever, you know what I mean? May the Lord give you understanding. It's whatever will not stand. The lady will get offended. The lady, I said a lot of things, and the man heard it. He kept quiet. He said, let's see, let him meet first. He actually met with the lady, and they tried and tried. It didn't work. So as he was leaving where they met, he sent a message that if he sees our church, so with that they will worship under the. In fact, yes, Sonny was there. Those of you who know, who saw us under the tree, this is the first time after 21 years. I'm telling you what happened. I think maybe was there too. On that tree, you didn't know what happened. You just saw all of us on that tree. They locked door. I'm telling you now what happened. Somebody's engine knocked. That's how they put all of us on the tree. He was in the service. Some of them were there. Mama Kabush and the rest were there. We were under the tree. That's where we did our service and all. So I got angry. I was so offended because I pay. Normally they take money monthly, but I pay like 6 months. I pay. So I felt I've paid. No, you always want to stand on your right. I've paid. So I was really angry. And then I said to me, don't shout. A man owns the place. He determines what happens. That is why you must have property. I keep telling you that you are not a stakeholder in the location if you don't have your own property. You are not a stakeholder in the realms of the spirit. You are in Abuja, you are in Port Harcourt, you are in Lagos, you are in Abia, you are in Owerri, and you don't have a church building. In the realms of the spirit, you are not recognized as a stakeholder in that place. What makes you a stakeholder? That is why I say wherever the soul, when you possess it, you can determine certain things in the realms of the spirit. When you are still renting, there's a spiritual dimension you have not accessed in a location. That's it. People don't. This is a truth that you must know. When you must cry out to God, even if it is one small. What some people spend. Paying for rent is enough to get a land and raise a bacha. Okay, so the man promised us that money. I was so excited. I said we will just buy a land. At that time, no land will be up to that amount. I was praying one day, and the Lord said to me, I should go and warn him that he's about to marry another lady. Now, if he leaves that his wife, he's going to have crisis. I said, one who? He said, the man. It was something I said that made us worship on that tree. Now you are sending me. I said, in fairness, I told the Lord, after he give me the money, I will warn him. The Lord said, no, warn him now. I'll be very practical with you. I was going traveling. I went to his house. I started saying, Apostle, date has not reached. I told you on the 29th. I said, yes. I was passing. I didn't have enough courage. No, I wasn't scared of him. It was the money. Okay. So I didn't give him the prophecy. I left. After a while, I lost my peace. I turned. Have you been in a situation where the Lord gives you an assignment and you are not done? It's like you are scared that something's about to happen to you. You are scared like you're about to, something will happen to you, something, that kind of fear. You know, something will happen to you. I had no child then, so I wasn't thinking, oh, something happened to my child. I was looking at my wife. I said, maybe. So I had to go there. I said, look. He was so angry. He said, yes, it's true. Are you going to tell me what to do? This woman, while I told him where I was going, he said, whatever I say, I will give you. Hi. I said, no problem. I left. When I got home that night, I didn't pray. I went to bed without praying. Amen. I didn't pray. I went to bed without praying. I was so angry. Not at God, though. At what happened. I was angry. Look, I've already planned. I've seen land, though. I've seen land. I've already planned payment and the rest. I've seen land, so I'll just collect the money. And I've told them when I'll pay, they should not sell it. I even told the young man, the agent, what I'll give him if he can hold the land till that time. It was 2 plots, so I was just planning. The man took it. I thank God that he didn't give me. It was from there, council, we moved straight to this place. I was telling one of our sons yesterday when he went around and he saw what happened. I said to him, you see all these things that you are seeing, all this space of land? I said, yes. I said, it is 1/3 of our land. 1/3. Down to the bush, down to this side, down to Ikara, down to is our land. Corners everywhere. So it's 1/3. We don't break the fallow ground. We don't break it until we have a project. So we have a project now, we bring down the fence, we push. We have a project, we bring down the fence, we push. We have a project, that's how we are going. But just imagine if that man give me money for 2 plots. I wish I'm talking to somebody right now. So there are some things you are called. If you are in the program of God, no disappointment. There's nothing. What you call disappointment is a reappointment for a better appointment.